Last week on the Untouchable Super Panel.
Today, it was like a man in charge. It's not about a man being in charge. It's a man being in charge of the people he owns. I don't know if I'm saying it right, but he's not worried about being in charge. He's worried about taking charge of who he's responsible for, making sure that they're good. So, alpha male for me, you're gonna know how to lead. You're gonna know how to not be manipulated. You're gonna have boundaries that you won't allow women to cross.
Can an alpha man have $7 in his pocket?
Yeah.
Mentally, you can still be an alpha male and have $7 in your pocket, but usually that alpha male is going to be going up because he's not going to stay down there. Okay. So I wouldn't say.
So we can have an alpha male with a butt.
So you will leave. So you will stay with the alpha male if he stays with the $7 in his pocket. No. You met the alpha male. You said, "I want the alpha male, and he can be alpha with $7 in his pocket." And the man is going to keep having $7 in his pocket with all the characteristics of an alpha. Let's go for 15 years. Are most women staying because he's an alpha, or most women leaving because he cannot leave passes on a red
letter? 15 minutes.
Like what is the red letter seat, Sally? The Audi, the fancy one. Like, is she staying with the alpha, or is she going with the Louis man?
The dude with money, 100%.
Because is we still and are not. Go ahead.
Well, it's just like an alpha would be the opposite of a weak male, right?
Yeah.
Right. So
you're muted, Joe Tiki. If you're talking, I don't know.
So broke men by women's standards be considered weak men? Y'all look at broke men and be like, "That's a strong alpha."
Actually,
right
there? That's correct. Actually, that's losers. Correct. Not weak men. They will be seen as losers.
Brokey.
Lame, weak, whatever you want to call it. They're less than. So he ain't gonna be more than, because I believe an alpha male is a leader amongst leaders. This man can't even lead himself to $7.
Facts.
So how is he a leader of leaders? This man got $7 to his name. That's what I mean by that. It is still connected to money, because he tried to unconnect it. But there has to be a certain amount of income coming in, because then who is this dude? Because knowledge, right? Knowledge is not the power, right? Knowledge is just information. Knowledge with action is the power. And if he's not applying any action, who cares about his knowledge? Who cares about this man's qualities if it ain't outcome with it? So y'all be capping a little bit when you talk about, oh no, he could be broke. No, he can't. You wouldn't even call him.
He broke, man.
He can be broke now. Not in 3 months
to be broke. Yeah, okay.
Not in 3 months now. Now he can be broke. In 3 months, we need to talk about it.
Right.
Not only he can't be broke, he has to make as much as her or more. So let's not forget that part.
Yeah.
He's gonna have to make some type of money. Not only your type of money, or money.
Yeah.
That's the only way you can
and she'd rather go 100% with herself than to go 50-50 with the man.
Come on.
Let's keep going. Let's keep going with all the talking boys, which is crazy.
Real. Right.
I'd rather go 100 by myself than 50-50 with a man. It's crazy.
Hey, UL, just to make sure, are we backtracking the alpha thing, or are you still going to stay there?
What do you mean?
The alpha thing, because I'll say this, right? And like, the problem with being a lover of woman is that every woman is kind of different. When it comes to men, y'all know exactly what we want. Y'all could ask all the men in the panel what they want from their woman, and it will be kind of the same 5 things. A woman will describe a man with money, alpha, a tall man, a man with morals, a man with like every single woman will say something, and then when we kind of throw qualifiers like Mr. No Sleep did, it kind of like, oh, I have to have alpha, but I don't have to need money right now, because in 6 months the money is going to be a problem. But if I have money, I'm not honest anymore. I truly don't think that women like alphas. You know why? Because they can control them, and this is kind of why we're doing the show today. We have an analogy here. It's called the dragon and the dog, right? The alpha is the dragon. You are going to chase the alpha because he's the leader among leaders. He's the dragon. And if you catch him and he still is a dragon, you're going to be mad because a dragon goes around burning things. That's what dragons do. But if you get the dragon and he becomes a domesticated dog, you resent him because he's not a dragon anymore.
Not the dragon you met.
Right? He's
So
not a dragon
confusing.
anymore. So you don't like the domesticated dog because he's the simp. He's too nice. He does everything for me. Why the put your foot down, sir? Tell me, like, shake me, like, you see what I'm saying? And then when you get the dragon and he is the man that you can control, which is the opposite of the domesticated dog, the simp, you still resent him because motherfucker is uncontrollable. So at the end of the day, what the hell do y'all want? Because we will shapeshift tomorrow. If you say every man with Hyundais is going to get some coochie, Porsche will go bankrupt, Tesla will go bankrupt, everybody go to Hyundai to try to get some coochie, right? But because y'all a lot of times give us instructions that are kind of confusing, we are still trying to make sure that y'all give us like a description of what you guys really want.
I think
So easy. They want a dragon that simps for them. Simple.
Catch the full video only on YouTube.